TV5 News at 11.
A car pulled over by police happens every single day in communities across the country, but as you well know, the way police react in those potentially dangerous moments is getting a hard look these days.
And one of the most common moments, the quote, routine traffic stop. Now, local officers and a civil rights group are teaming up to explain what you need to do during one of these stops to build trust between you and the law. Gino Vicci has the story.
Getting pulled over, not something anyone looks forward to, not even the police.
457 traffic.
They know all too well how dangerous what appears to be a routine traffic stop can be. And that can lead to some pretty intense encounters when those red lights are flashing behind your car. So what can you do to help ensure your routine traffic stop stays routine? Saginaw PD Public Information Officer Reggie Williams says, first thing you need to do, keep your cool.
We just want people to know, be polite and respectful, and that will de-escalate a lot of things.
In light of the many officer-involved shootings across the country and the rising tensions between residents and police, the Saginaw PD and the NAACP would like you to know the do's and don'ts for when you get pulled over. They asked TV5 to help as they ran through several different scenarios.
We're glad that, we're able to do something like this because what it is preventive.
So what do you do? Where do you hold your hands? Where should you store your license and registration?
Person's hands are our biggest threat.
First, take a look at what not to do. Take a look at this driver's reaction to being pulled over and what police consider to be red flags. As Detective Adams approaches the vehicle, the windows are rolled up. The music is blasting. The driver clearly ignoring the officer's demands.
Come on, man, open up the window.
And he's being disrespectful to the detective when being questioned.
I need to be fighting real time. Y'all pulling me over for some dumb stuff.
All things that can easily escalate the situation. Now back to the importance of rolling your windows down before police approach.
When we look in windows, we make sure there's not a bad guy in the back seat with a rifle ready to shoot us.
It's a scenario that for some may seem far-fetched, but not for those who are familiar with the tragic story of fallen Michigan State Trooper Paul Butterfield. In September 2013, Butterfield was shot and killed during a routine traffic stop. The driver, Eric Nyes, opened fire on Butterfield as he reapproached the vehicle.
Everything that we do when we approach a car is done tactically, and there's a reason for it.
Detective Rob Adams says that reason is safety for both the officer pulling you over and for you, the driver.
The best thing is for everybody to know what we expect.
So what should the driver do when pulled over? Let's take a look at what police prefer during a routine traffic stop. This time you can see the windows are rolled down and the driver already has his license and registration in hand, ready to show the officer. Police say most people know exactly why they've been pulled over. In this case, the driver clearly ignored a stop sign. But listen to his response this time.
Yeah, I was just in a hurry.
In the end, police officers we spoke with say they would rather not make an arrest. And they definitely don't want a routine traffic stop to turn violent.
We'll get right back with you, okay?
All right.
All right, hang tight.
Sergeant Williams says when both sides understand a little more about the other, there's a better chance that routine traffic stop stays just that, routine.
And I think that by doing something like this, it helps strengthen our relationship with the community.
And speaking about understanding the other side, stay tuned for more on this contentious topic and more on what citizens think police can do differently to ease their fears of being pulled over. Live in the newsroom, Gino Vicci, WNEM-TV 5.
All right, thank you, Gino.